Hey all. So this is day 4 after the surgery. Things are going pretty good so far. Other than a couple grand malls and petites, which for me is very little actually, because I'm used to having many petites throughout every day. In grand malls a couple times a week. So for me, that's like a major thing so far. I haven't even turned it on yet. I do go tomorrow to turn it on though. So we'll see how that goes. A little skeptic. But I will definitely be giving you guys an update tomorrow after I turn it on to see, you know, how it is for me. I did get to finally take a shower. I will not lie, it felt good to take a shower just because, I felt grungy, but it did burn. It did burn my cuts, my incisions, whatever you want to call them. It did burn. But they're clean now, and they don't look really that bad. Unfortunately, the VNS, now that the swelling is going down, you can actually see how it is going to be on me for Lord knows how long. But I'm going to go ahead and let you guys see it. I will say this first. Please do not have your children look at this if they're young and you don't think they can handle it. Please ask them to leave the room because they do not need to be traumatized by this. But I really hope this all brings some comfort to you all that mine can look like this after only a couple days. And, that means that yours could too. Or the person that you care about most could too. So, after I show you, I'll talk some more about some of the side effects I'm going through. And then we'll end for today. And next time I'll speak to you guys, I'll have it turned on. So if you want to send your kids out of the room, now is the time to do it. I am going to go ahead and show you guys these up close and personal. So here we go. This is my neck. Get it a little bit more into the light for you. Excuse me. It does look pretty good, considering it has only been 4 days, and it already looks like that. All the blood's washed off of it and the ink and everything now, so this is what you got for my neck. Not too bad, really. I think it's going to be actually a pretty small scar. And now I will show you my chest. This is the part that's a little harder to take in, but we'll see what we can do with that. sight-wise. Let's see if I can make it easier for you to see it. I don't know. It's kind of hard to see in here. Okay. So right here you can see the device itself through the skin. My family's now taken to calling me Cyborg Anna. Which is kind of inside, family joke. But, is it from a different angle? So you can see how profound it really is there. Here you go. There's a top view. Is out there quite a bit. And see here's another good view of it with the incision. I am not showing these to you to freak you out in any way. I want you to be able to make the right decision for you. For me, this was it. This is my decision. I wanted to try before, looking at something as tragic as, cutting out portions of my brain or anything of the sort. That's a really drastic step. And I figured if there was anything else I could do beforehand, and I really, really wanted to give it a try. So yeah, that's day 4. As you hear, sometimes my voice does cut in and out. Nothing really bad, actually. It's not that bad at all. Pretty much been pretty consistent for my voice. I really haven't had much changes, but yet I haven't really got it turned on yet either. I do have to say, though, that even with all my medications, which I will say ibuprofen 800 is a lifesaver, you will want to have some. It really does, mixed with whatever medication you're taking, will be your lifesaver. It just puts that extra kick you need to get through. As far as the side effects go, for your sleeping, especially, is near impossible to sleep. I am very tired. Because I do sleep. I do finally find a comfortable position to fall asleep. But I move in my sleep, and it seems that I move to my back, which I have always done, but in moving to my back, my head is too heavy for my neck to support. And so I'm waking up with excruciating pain. Not sure how I can work with that. Thinking maybe one of them U-shaped airplane pillows, maybe, or something to keep me from turning over, hopefully. I'm gonna try something like that. Kind of cocoon myself, or somehow put something behind me, something so that I cannot roll over, because it's take my breath away kind of pain, like it's ripping, and that's scary. I keep getting moments out of nowhere where it's like I hit a wall. There's something of lethargic, like, feeling. Like, I just cannot stay awake all of a sudden. I'm going to fall asleep, and there is nothing anyone can do or say to keep me awake. I'd be sitting up, standing up, whatever. I start to fall asleep, and I can't stop it. I've tried, stuff like playing a video game to occupy myself, and that didn't help at all either. I've heard other people have gone through the same thing when they've gotten the device in, and I'm told it's just because the body has this foreign object in it, and it is now trying to adjust to that. So that, takes a lot of the body's energy, and so you crash a lot. Other than that, I will say the only thing is the device itself, like under my skin. If I touch the skin on top of the device, I really don't feel myself touching me. I can feel it in my fingers, of course, but the skin above the device and around the device, I don't feel it. I feel pressure, like my skin's being moved around, but the actual, like, I'm touching it, I don't have it. And I hope that those nerves do grow back. Just because I worry about long-term effects of that. But maybe they cut it out for a reason. I don't know. As probably, because we do have to get these reopened and refill the battery every couple of years, or every few years, I should say. Few years, like several, I guess you would say. English, sorry, my English isn't that great. I confuse my words a lot. But yeah, I do not have filling. Now down here, I do. And for you women, this may be a little bit of a nuisance and a little bit weird, but the left breast is now higher, firmer, more perky than the right. It feels like it's gone up a cup size, and so it's a little uncomfortable in that situation, because now my bras don't fit right, and of course I'm just hoping that swelling will go down and everything will be almost normal. They say that the perkiness will not go away, as they had to tack that muscle up here. So it's kind of like giving you a breast lift. My fiance definitely didn't have a problem with it. He thinks it's gorgeous. And he actually thinks the whole device thing looks really neat. So I could say he's really supportive on this. And so is my son. I mean, I don't know what I would do without them, because to me, I I'm still having a hard time with it, but it looked hideous. It looked very disgusting. But they've given me another way to look at it. It was a little more positive, a way to laugh about it. And so it's not so bad. I don't know. It is totally up to you guys, Just make sure that this is what you want before you do it. Don't do it because somebody else wants you to do it. Do it because you need to feel better. You need to have a life. You need to know what it is to be able to go out every day and do something so simple as grocery shopping or paying the bills without dropping to the ground and having a seizure or suddenly be going, oh my gosh, where am I? For how very long, or causing a wreck or many things that we all suffer as to why we can't live a normal life and the effects on our family. Think about those things too, because they are just as important. The effects on your children, the effect on your family, the effect on your relationship. For me, this gives me a chance to have my family that I've always wanted. My beliefs and the place for a woman in the home I could not accomplish. I could not follow my dreams like that, the way that I've been. So I know this isn't a miracle. There's no guarantee kind of thing. But I have faith in God that it will be my miracle and that it will give me exactly what I need to fulfill my needs and the needs of my son and my fiance, as the rest of my family. So I really, I'm holding on to that faith. And if you're not a person of faith, I have an interesting story about my surgery I'd love to share with you. Even if you are a person with faith, if you'd like to drop me an email, I would be glad to share my story with you. It was a very interesting story. Even the nurse at my surgeon's office was very awed by the whole thing that happened. So yes, I would love to share that all with you, but it would be done in private, as I do not want to deal with a whole bunch of hate letters and whatnot. I just am not in the mood to deal with all that right just yet. So yeah, feel free to contact me about anything, any questions, any concerns you have that I'm not covered. I really will answer them to the best of my ability. I am, like I said, very tired, but I will give it my full effort to make sure you get whatever answers you want, just so that you can make the right decision for you. Okay? I hope you all have a wonderful evening, and I will see you guys again tomorrow evening after my appointment with my neurologist to turn on the device. Have a good night. Ciao.